Welcome back to what Arty Noobs for Channel Disturbance. This is the T-34-2G FT. It's a Tier 7 Chinese tank destroyer. It's located on the south spawn of Glacier, and it's under the command of Zamri Pororo. Yes, you've seen him in this tank destroyer before, but this time round he's got one mark of excellence already on the barrel. Yes, he was trying to mark it. Game starts. Well, this is the tank destroyer that looks very much like the Su-122-44, the Soviet Tier 7 premium tank destroyer. It's got a nicely angled front, and it looks very much like the T-44, but it's actually designed from the T-34-2. And it's got a 122mm gun with 390 alpha, penetration of 192mm. And he spotted his teammate going up towards the carrier. Oh, just missed the AMD 178B. I think everyone was taking a pot shot at him. I find the easiest way to get rid of them is to actually go out to the center line, sit behind the rock and try and shoot at them as they go up the passage. There's no way they can avoid those shells because they have to go up there. Bit difficult for a tank destroyer to do that though. Okay, we've spotted a T-52 Tier 6 Soviet light tank. Oh, and our T-25-AT also wants that spot. That's the Tier 7 American fixed tank destroyer. He's going to take the other corner. Zamri's decided to leave it to the VK2801. In fact, actually, he's relocating altogether. They did spot a Panzer IV Schmaltern on the center line, but he's going away to another firing position. I think he's changed his mind. He's going to fire from here, actually. He's going to try a cheeky shot into the Schmaltern. No, it didn't work. He didn't dial in, actually. There wasn't enough time. And the Panzer was moving, so he decided to fire even though he wasn't fully dialed in. He might get another chance. Oh, good shot by Arty. The Hummel took him out. So excellent shooting by our Arty. That's taken out quite a dangerous tank, the Panzer IV Schmaltern. I know this is a Tier 7 game, and the Schmaltern's not exactly Tier 7. It's actually Tier 6, but it is still a dangerous tank. Okay, well, moving to a position where you can get shots on the enemy. Our 45TP and our IS are hanging back, and that's going to allow the guys to make their way over. Over on this side, we've got a Baguette. Yes, it's the Britann Panther, otherwise known as the Baguette. The Baguette takes a shell, and he's out the game just like that. That's the first kill for Zamri Pororo. It won't be the last, though. Well, we just lost one of our heavies. The 45TP bit the dust. We fire around at the KV2, but it didn't go in. And now he's got a T-29, a number of other enemy tanks making their way past. He gets a big round into the T-29. He's firing heat, so he should be able to pen them. Going for the AT-7. Yes, gets a nice pen with that one. He's pulling back just a little bit, enough to get the gun down to bear. He hits the IS as well. 377 off that one and some damage assist, but he's going to have to pull forward if he wants to get more shots. And there is an Su-122-44, but he was spotted, so he's pulled back again. He doesn't want to get Arty. There are 3 Artys on the enemy team, an M44, a Hummel and a Burt. And the Burt is probably the most dangerous of those if he's fairly close, because he actually can be super accurate. But the M44 is, well, that's the one that can fire the most accurately over long range. Actually, so can the Hummel for that matter. Well, I'm an Arty player, so I can have those opinions. We've lost sight of them. That's because they're at the lip of the hill, making their way up the slope towards us. He's knocked down a tree. Oh, now he's got some spots. There was the Burt. and it was a brief sighting of the bird, and a snapshot takes him out of the game, and that's good. Now he's going to go for the AT7, who's just cresting the ridge, goes for lower plate, didn't pen, and pulls back immediately because he was spotted. The tree is not a good substitution for a bush with the bush mechanic, and in fact I think he's being a bit cautious about pushing forward. It's a difficult position to hold, especially when you know that there's an enemy tank, a Type 59, coming around the rock, or is it, sorry, no, Type 58 coming around the rock from the other side. So he's knocking these trees down to give him a bit more cover as they get closer. Then he might be able to use the bush mechanic. Here comes the AT7, goes to lower plate, didn't get it through, still firing the heat. He took around from the AT7, 165. Oh, no, that one did go in, 438, but he took a round from the IS behind the AT7. Okay, now he can finish him off. Yes, got him. He's having to continually back up, and now he's probably going to get hit by the Arty because he is exposed. He auto aims onto the IS, puts a round into him, and it's a high roll. He's a one shot now, so he can go back behind. And, yep, got rid of the IS. So he's now got 4 kills, and he's back into cover to avoid Arty. They've actually got the advantage now. There's only 4 enemy tanks left, and well, he's got 4 kills already. Potentially he could get a Radley Walters, but I think he'd settle for a Top Gun. We do know that one of the tanks that came up was the KV2. AMX 12 tons moving around. He's trying to spot where they were. KV2 went over by the water. Now, it is conceivable. Oh, no, I thought for a second it was conceivable that he'd fallen in, but no, he hasn't fallen in. There he is. And we know where he is now. And is his gun facing this way? No, because we can see the face of Stalin on the side of the tank. Yes, it's one of our skins, or one of Sir Rusty's skins. Oh, and he spotted a Leo off in the distance, but lost the sighting of him. It's 5 versus 4 now. He's going to go for the KV2. He auto-aims on. Goes over the rise and puts a big round into him for 383. Now he needs to keep going around this guy. He got tracked. He burned his repair kit to keep moving. All he needs to do is 1 round right in the rear of the KV2 and he's out the game. So that's 5 kills. 7.68 seconds is the reload time. It's quite quick for a 122mm round. Now the Leo is coming up behind him. Yep, and the Leo's just taken out the T-34-2G, the guy who's actually, well, contesting with us for that corner early in the game. Now I suspect the Leo's going to probably come around that corner, but that bush is fairly effective cover. If he does come around that corner, hunting for Zamri, so you'll see him. Oh, he went over the top! Big mistake, that's the Top Gun. So it's a possibility if he can kill the enemy Arty, and he's only got standard AP or HE rounds left, he could end up with the Radleys. It is possible. And there's the Hummel. Okay, can he get to a position where he can see it without the Hummel seeing him? Well, he's backed up, dialing in, get it right. Yes! 7 kills, only 1 left. It's the M44. Now that was the Hummel on the move, so he knows what the P in SPG stands for, and he could be a What Arty Noobs members. And there's the M44. Go for it, Radleys. Yes, that's a Radleys and wins the game for Zamri Pororo. Lovely. And he actually got a Dumitru's as well for killing 3 Arty. Would you believe that? Let's have a look at the end of battle stats. Oh my god, look at this. Medals. He managed to get his 2nd mark of excellence in that game. He got an ace tanker. He got a hand of God for surviving the battle, having received damage from 4 different enemy tanks. A bruiser medal for getting at least 5 critical hits, a duelist, and a fire for effect. And just look at the other medals he got. He got a Radley Walters medal for getting at least 8 kills. He got 8 exactly. A Dumitru's for killing all 3 enemy Arty. The FV304, the Hummel, and then the M44. He got the high caliber for dealing the most damage in the game. He got a tanker sniper for doing the most damage at distance. and also a Top Gun for getting at least 6 kills. That's a hell of a lot of good medals, and very well deserved by Zamri, because he held that corner, he backed away when he had to, but he did the job and saved his team from losing their cap. Let's have a look at the team scores and see how it panned out. Well, we can see that he managed to get 4,363 hit points of damage in that game. The next highest scorer was the Leo with 2,421, and after that it was the KV2 with 1,594. When it came to kills, he had the highest number of kills with 8. The next highest scorer was in fact the Leo on the enemy team with 4 kills, and then everyone else only got 1 kill. That's quite surprising. So only those 2 tanks were the only 2 who actually get multiple kills, and the Leo got half the number of kills that Zamri Pororo did. He earned 1,556 base experience points from that game and got 793 for the AMX 12 ton and 539 for, oh actually no, it's that one, isn't it? It's the Leo guy got 614 base experience points. He fired 20 rounds, got 17 direct hits and 14 penetrations, damage of 4,363 hit points, of which 2,060 were at more than 300 meters. He received 2 hits, I'm afraid they were both penetrations, yep, and 2 hits by way of splash damage as well. I think one of the shots was from the AT7, the other shot was from the IS, and yes, he did receive hit point splashes as well. 3 enemy vehicles spotted, 9 enemy vehicles damaged, 8 killed, and 82 hit points of damage assistance. On a free-to-play account, he earned 42,461 credits, and after repair, ammunition, resupply, and consumables, he actually made a loss. And the reason he made a loss was because he fired a lot of heat. 49,159 credits lost from that game, but I would say it was the heat that was keeping him alive actually, because as he was backing away, he was having to fire on pretty heavily armoured tanks, and he initially wasn't getting through the hull of the AT7, but it was only when the AT7 actually exposed his weak spot at close range, that's when he got it through. He received 1,556 base, and there was no multiplier, so that's the experience points he took away. But I'm sure he's very happy he's got his second mark on the barrel, but he'll be even more happier that he picked up this haul of medals, because it's quite a big haul. So congratulations, Zamri. Nice on your mark and your medals. If you enjoyed that replay, please give this video a like and do subscribe to our channel. We've got a couple more replays by Zamri Pororo. He actually sent in a big bunch all at the same time, and they're actually from March 2020. So yes, they have been in our list for a little while, but I've finally got around to doing them, and hopefully he'll be pleased and you'll be pleased with the results. So stay tuned to our channel, and thank you for watching.